Okay. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a regular introduction for this Chromecast thing. And you can see me flailing my arms. No, people actually can see me. See my arms. This is weird. Actually, this is always how I act when I talk. So now everyone
I
can
can
see
believe
it.
it.
Yes, I have long arms. Woo! I'm having too much fun with this webcam. So I have a co-host with me this fine celebrating Crowncast 50. It's the David Cofield, aka Smrtgy1, aka Smrtgy, aka that guy that Rabush and Dorman loves.
Oh, Christ. Is he going to be a special guest? Can we have him on?
I don't know.
Is this
Is
possible?
I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully, if we go on long enough, we can see him appear on Twitter and say, "Yeah, come over here and get into this thing."
This madness.
So, how are you doing this fine day?
I am doing great. I was actually afraid that I wouldn't be here on time because my bus didn't arrive
Okay,
to school.
that's
It did not. It did not come, and I was sitting there with a bunch of people that I hate, and
you ended up in a fight with him.
of course not. I'm a man of diplomacy, Mark.
Okay, so they started fighting each other instead. And it was like,
No.
fight,
Why?
fight,
Why you?
fight.
Why are you insinuating that everyone's just gonna fight?
I
Is this
don't
what
know.
Swedish high school is like?
It's how I see American high school. It's like it's
Wow.
actually gladiator.
People just have sex everywhere, and
I know.
it's like,
Maybe Florida, or maybe
not,
that's just
no, shut up.
masturbation.
Okay, and it.
No, come on.
Done.
This is
Goodbye.
how we usually discuss things. Are you nervous just because it's live now?
No, I'm not nervous. I'm just. I'm not going to sit here and talk about masturbation, Mark. This is
No,
not
I'm
going to
not.
happen.
I wasn't going to
This is not going to
continue on
happen.
that line of.
Are you
So,
sure? I mean, because I can talk about it. Let me get the Wikipedia article open.
yes, do it.
All right. What are we talking about? Give me some topics.
Well, you can describe the act for everyone so people fully know what it is.
All right. Let me just open up Wikipedia. Let me just type in fapping. Hold on.
I so hope you find something completely different.
do, do. Masturbation is the sexual stimulation of one's own genitals, usually to the point of orgasm. The stimulation can be performed using the hands, fingers, everyday objects, and dedicated sex toys.
Everyday objects.
Yes, like
Do
salt
they
shakers.
focus in on what specific?
Let me see. No, but I do. We do have sex toys. There is one modeled after a banana, and let me see. There is such a thing called a penis sleeve. Apparently, this is a It looks like some sort of alien creature that apparently you wrap around your genitals.
Okay,
And
so apparently we now have discovered that the existence of alien, we use that to masturbate. Is what you're saying.
pretty much, I didn't expect anything less. So,
Okay, that's interesting. So, anything else interesting in this Wikipedia that you could share with the audience?
latex rubber is commonly used for sex toys. That makes me sad because I'm allergic to that.
So you can never do that.
Of course not. I'll just use the everyday object portion.
Okay, good to know. It would be great information for the Ramosh and Dorman.
Anyone wants to talk about how fucking gay I am?
Yeah, with that Lambent, he apparently you're gay. How do you feel
Uh,
about this comment?
I would not deny nor confirm these accusations of my supposed homosexuality.
Okay.
And fuck you, Lambent. Let's move on.
Okay. So yeah, damn it! I didn't save this article. Did you see the article about there was teenagers in France that stole uh, llama?
Nah.
I'm gonna
They
see if
stole what?
stole a llama.
A llama?
Yes.
Wasn't there a movie about this?
I'm gonna
Wasn't
post.
there like a Disney movie where it's like this guy like kidnaps like
Here we
a
go.
llama guy and
Also,
like
here is one in the chat, in the Twitch chat.
all right, drunken French teenagers adopt a circus llama and take him on. That is freaking amazing. That is awesome. That's like the Hangover Part 7 when they run
Yes.
out of ideas and they just decide, fuck
We-
it, put a llama in there. Damn straight.
So, do you reckon we need to do something like that if a Rambosha Con happens?
Kidnap a llama?
We don't have to specifically kidnap llama. We can kidnap a Zonky or
Why haven't a good evidence
giraffe,
that the Ramborgian
an
doorman
elephant.
may in
We
fact be
kidnap an elephant.
the Ramborgian doorman can in fact be an elephant, I believe.
That must
There's
be the
some
most intelligent elephant in the world. He got his own like his I don't know why I'm picturing a elephant in a cave on a typewriter.
What?
That's how I imagine it.
Uh,
That doesn't make any sense at all, but for some reason I just imagine that.
you imagine many things, Mark, like Mr. Water Bubble.
Yes, but Mr. Water Bubble he fights crime.
All right, let's move on. All
Okay.
right, so we have the llama.
Yes.
All right, and that's done. All right.
Okay.
Next.
So what else would be a cool party, crazy party night? If we're thinking when we do Ramboshakon, what if we're gonna have the most epic party night? What do you
Mark, you're
reckon?
being redundant. We already talked about masturbation. Let's move on.
You're so not one to talk about this. I mean, you can do anything. I mean, it doesn't have to be an orgy
All right,
directly.
the greatest.
That
greatest
happens
party.
on the last.
The greatest party would probably have. You would have to have women. That's an important thing with a party.
Yes.
You would have to have some. I don't know. I don't get invited to any parties.
So you
Very,
don't
very
want to
long.
drink more rum?
Whoa! Let's not talk about this. We're not talking about that.
That never happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
Okay, so I have another article that we can. Oh, well, I shouldn't have done that one, but okay, let's see here. So here is some misspellings that ended up being. It's in Swedish, so I'm just gonna read
great.
out it in English. No, I'm just gonna read it for you in Swedish. You will all understand it so well then. Okay, so an older lady wanted to go to Granada in Spain to see a famous castle. You know where she ended up? She instead ended up in Granada in the Caribbean, which is just under America. So
Just under it, like underground, like
yes,
the tunnel
it's under.
America. Welcome to the Caribbean.
I mean more south of.
Come on, Mark. Come on, man.
I like this one. A Japanese tourist was on the Heathrow airport, and he was going to go to Turkey. Instead, he ended up in an English city, Torquay, instead. I mean, why do you think people are so freaking dumb that they just keep on going? For instance, there's one that was going to vacation to Sydney in Australia. Instead, they took a plane to Canada, and then when they were there, they went into another airplane to go to a small town named Sydney. Wouldn't you think you were wrong?
Well, I mean, when you're up in the sky, I mean, it's kind of hard. But I mean, I guess you could tell with Australia because there's like no spiders yet. You don't see like, you can't see like the giant spiders on the ground or anything. You can't see the snakes.
Well, isn't there a kind of huge difference in temperature? I mean, if you...
I guess so, but people are just ignorant of geography, so they'd probably be like, oh, it must be winter here in Australia. That's why there's a blizzard.
And there was one who was going to Auckland in America. Instead, he went to Auckland in New Zealand. I mean, why do you think there's also a lady who were I read this article a few months ago. There was this lady who was going to drive to, I think it was Brussels in Belgium, and she was from another Belgian city, and then she just kept on driving and ended up in Zagreb in Croatia, which for people may want to need a map, so maybe I should. If you don't know,
remember, put this in the description.
Yes.
Of the video as well, Mark.
Yes. So I'm gonna send you guys, here's a link for you for the map of Europe. And so if you move in, you can see Belgium, and you clearly see where that is. So if you scroll down to where Italy is and move a little bit to the right, you can see Zagreb. And she was going to just another place in Belgium, but she ended up driving all the way to Croatia. How do you... And she even slept in the car a couple of times, and she was only going to do a 1 or 2 hour drive. And it ended up taking her a couple of days. At some point you must feel like, oh, maybe this isn't the right direction.
There seems to be an ocean here. Best to just drive over it.
It would be even cooler if she just took a boat and was like, oh, I'm going to Spain. I ended up in Africa.
Feel like around the world in 80 days, like you take a hot air balloon.
Well, that would be kind of awesome. Would you want to do something like that?
Go on a hot air balloon and just like traverse the world?
Yes.
Yes. I'd probably just like sit down and play my PSP or something. And I'll just be like, okay.
Great journey.
Oh shit! I gotta write that down. That actually sounds pretty funny. I don't know, make a little short video. Like someone's like, "I'm going to world," and I'm like, and it's like it's day 30. I'm so fucking bored.
Or you're like, then be like, where is my electric socket? You have like a computer and everything, and like, where do I put this in? I put it in the fire. Maybe this will work.
What the hell? Wow, Mark, this is
Yes.
what you think of my intellectual capacity. I just
Yes.
like it's
Maybe
like,
you're
oh,
not you.
my phone's dead. I have best just throw it into a fucking fire and hope for the best. Here I go.
That's plenty of firepower.
It's like, oh, I need a haircut. Maybe if I just stick my head in a fucking open flame.
Well, if you wanted black hair, that probably, and
You want
also more or less of hair.
a more or less of a fucking face. You'd be dead, sir.
Well, no, that's not
All right,
certain.
let's move on.
Okay, so we haven't talked about this before when we are done Croncast, but we have talked about this off air, so to speak, and that is our great Rambortian community, which
What
now
about it? Is it great? I'd never heard of this before.
you haven't. So you're boycotting the Rambortia now.
I guess I'm in it, so that makes it kind of great. Let's move on.
you're you're in a mood of let's move on. Let's move on. So what would you like to talk about then?
What would I like to talk about? I'd like to talk about our fine Rambortian community and its wonderful members. Examples include, let's see here, the Rambortian doorman,
Yes,
who is completely insane, and
that's why we love
is
him.
it? He seems to be a connoisseur of the of taboo
Yes,
sexual topics. He
yeah.
seems to
He's the
enjoy these
being
things.
of. Maybe he's actually like a god or something. He's the god of taboo.
Perhaps some sort of voodoo goddess of some sort.
Yeah. So maybe we have discovered a true god among us. But to be fair, John Rambo is also. He's not even a god, he's from another universe. He's his own universe. And that's my statement of John Rambo. He's his own universe. And you just went silent.
That's really deep. I'm like
Yes.
trying to absorb that. And then we have Amzav Eveva, and also known as Tony. And he
Trolls everyone saying that he is the Rambotian doorman.
no, I don't believe this, as my anus does not have a tingling sensation whenever he makes a tweet.
So, confirmed for everyone.
It is confirmed. It is confirmed.
Smrtgy has confirmed it for us all. Tony is a liar and trying to troll us. He's not allowed
Well,
to do
it
this.
could be, in fact,
He deserves
Mark
some kind
Crown.
of punishment. Come
Mark
on.
Crown could be Dor Vramborgia.
Could be. So
Oh,
he created his own version.
perhaps Mark Crown is, in fact, the Ramborgian doorman. Perhaps it's like some sort of schizophrenia at
I
work.
think it's too close to what I normally type sometimes. So I feel like it wouldn't be that much of imagination.
It must be some sort of split personality sort of thing, or like, or maybe you just have a superpower of some sort where you can clone yourself, and each one is more insane than the last. What do you think about this?
Yeah, maybe the doorman maybe the doorman is my clone.
Could be, could be.
Never thought of that.
And then we have Lambent, who is actually he doesn't like to be put labels to him. He doesn't like the
So we're
stigma.
gonna call him Adam instead.
That's true. I guess you could. I guess he wouldn't like names.
Yes. So we don't even gonna call him Lambert. So he's the true Nicolas Cage cat.
Perhaps he could be, in fact, Nicolas Cage's cat.
Whoa.
He
I
seems
mean,
to.
you know Nicolas Cage is awesome, but even his talking embodiment of in a cat, that is that is truly something spectacular.
You're
So,
starting to
who
scare me.
else is in this great community that we all know and love?
Who else do I? We have SFT Hair, who seems. It could be either Lambent or Cyber Demon. I'm not entirely sure.
So you actually think he doesn't exist?
I'm not entirely sure. It's like he appears and immediately he starts tweeting at Lambent and Cyber Demon. So I don't even know. It's like he just like latches on to these guys.
Well, he tweets
It's
at
suspicious.
John Rambo as well and he gives him comic.
Shut up, Mark. All right. There is
Yeah, quickly I just proved something. Like, no, we're just moving on.
all right.
SFT hair is awesome. I'm
And
gonna
then
print that.
there's fresh OJ sample OJ John
Yes,
Harrington.
yes. He needs to be kidnapped. I need to get my uh, Sergeant Slinky to start doing recon work for me so it can finally go down and happen.
Yes.
So,
And then
watch out.
there is Smrtgy1 Ramborsian.
Yes.
Uh,
As,
I'm looking at his tweets. It looks like some pretty interesting tweets.
yes,
I'm looking at
describe
his
some of these
picture.
tweets for us all so we actually know
Well,
what you do.
they seem to be of the highest caliber. In fact, they see. I'm looking at these pictures. He seems to be a Photoshop genius. It looks like.
Okay. What
What
has
else?
he enlightened the world with?
Well, you see here on my timeline, I'm looking at it. I seem to have bestowed upon the world a picture of Hazard
Ooh.
imposed onto a character from My Little Pony.
So,
Oh yeah, I should probably talk about Hazard.
is that where Hazard have went now? We haven't really seen him talk that much.
Yeah,
He's
he's
now
probably become
he
a
went
pony.
into the My Little Pony world and
This could have
became one of the
happened.
characters.
And let's talk about Hazard. I forgot to mention him. I'm sorry. Terrible thing that I have done.
Yes. We
He's
have a
pretty
lot of
cool.
more
All right,
people
next
to
one.
talk about, but we can talk about hazards later. Let's just continue on with your great tweets, and then we can go back to talk about people like Caesar, Layla, and other cooler
Now, see,
abortions.
those are people I don't know, so
Then I
they're gonna
can
have to carry
describe them
it.
for you, and then
All
you
right, all
can
right.
comment and say stuff.
Uh here's a good one. Here's one saying to I've retweeted quite a few of these. At David Cofield from Cyber Demon, fuck you, asshole. There you go.
Classy.
Uh,
True class in
Lambent
that tweet.
Lambent tweeted to at David Cofield, nobody wants to do shit with you, smart guy. You fucking joke.
Okay. But for once you're on a podcast, so
What else?
you're getting back into the world of coolness.
Yes. What else? Oh, here's me linking to some homosexual erotica.
Why is
Interesting.
that? Why is that a hint for people?
What? No, I sent a link to it. It says, I'm looking through Amazon deals and I found this comic book series for homosexuals, about homosexuals, and by homosexuals.
So it's for homosexuals.
It's
So,
basically homosexual communism, is what I'm getting at.
so do you think the homosexuals will approve of this comic? Is it Good.
Any
Did you check it
homosexual
out?
listeners out there, I would say don't check it out. It's actually quite terrifying.
Okay, so it's not a good thing for them.
I would not
So,
recommend it, actually.
so wait, you did recommend it?
No, I will not.
Okay,
I
so
refuse.
from our expert Smrtgy1 here, um, it's not
Yes, I know
recommended
many
for you,
things
so
about the
therefore I won't link it
homosexual.
for you all.
The homosexual comics, I do not approve of them. They're depraved, and
So they're
that's
sexist, maybe.
how they say. Okay, fine. It's
Yes, they're sexist. they
it's
portray
a,
they portray the homosexuals in a bad way.
yes.
So, was that all for your tweets?
Yeah, pretty much. The rest of them are just like photoshopped images of John Rambo and OJ, as well as Mark.
Yes.
There's actually
There's
quite an unhealthy amount of Mark in here. I'm kind of scared.
I love the gifs the best. And
Oh yeah,
it,
here's one where I put a scary hole punch. I worked for a little bit on that for the Halloween episode of the show, and it never got featured.
yeah,
Motherfucker.
you have to
All
send it
right, let's.
again and it'd be like, "Why? How could you?"
I'll go on Twitter and I'll just start a flame war, and I can get all of the smart guy fans, the legions of them, out there. I'm
So,
sure.
who is your number one fan?
My number one fan, probably my cat. Oh no,
Okay.
wait, no, not my cat. My cat hates me. Probably.
Maybe Lampet has influenced your cat.
Oh, you know what? The Ramborn Dorman. Probably.
Okay.
That's probably my biggest fan.
Yeah, he truly longs for you, so I can
Yes.
see that happening. So, okay, Hazard. We go back to you doing a spotlight on Hazard. So, who is this great
Close this Twitter.
English person?
He is a brony, which means that he likes to show My Little Pony. It means that he often likes to dress up as these ponies and
He does.
likes to go to
Is, the,
conventions.
is this a secret that only you know?
And he sings about the ponies sometimes. He apparently wants to be treated like a lady. So he could be some sort of transvestite. I'm not entirely sure.
Hmm, that's interesting. So, who else do we have? Have we really described our leader, John Rambo, yet? More than that
I
he's a
think
universe.
yeah, you were like going pretty zen. So
Yes, that's all you need to know about our leader.
by the way, we've lost 2 viewers.
Doesn't
You
matter.
need you need to step it up. Mark.
This is going to be on YouTube as well, so I mean,
Come on, Mark.
who
Come
cares?
on, man. Let's talk about what people really want.
What does people really want then? They want Layla Alvar, and that's why there's no one here.
Homosexual comic books. Let's do it. Let's
Okay,
talk all about them.
okay.
No, we're not going to do that, please.
Yeah, I feel like that's a weird topic to bring up right
All right,
now.
let's move on.
So, if we need a time waster on this show, so I feel like we should get Lampent in now,
Why the
so
hell
he
would you call
can
it a time
flame.
waste?
So he can flame you, smart guy,
Why? Why would he do this?
because it's in his nature.
Why?
Yes,
Oh, Christ.
I'm adding in. Just because of that, he's
You're just going to boot me now, and it's going to be like, now we're doing it with Lambent! Woo!
no, as because you're a co-host, you can be here for the whole thing.
All right, then let me just remove Lambent from the group. I just don't think I can. Oh,
Well, I'm the host. Well, it doesn't seem like he's answering. So,
Doesn't
we
want to be
will
a
go
part of
on
this.
without him. Maybe he comes back eventually.
Yeah, come back when we least expect it.
Yes, and then he will bring down the cat.
What?
I don't know what. That was just confusion.
All right. It's okay.
He's
Let's move on.
handling the YouTube pane. That is the comment section.
Let's move on.
You haven't seen the new comment section on YouTube yet, have you? Or have you?
Doesn't it link your Google Plus account or something? Or
Yes, you can. You need to have Google Plus to get top comments now, because
Wow.
they want more people to use Google Plus.
I just looked at this picture. It is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm
What?
gonna tweet that.
Where?
I'm sorry. Move on.
So have you seen the?
At David Cofield on Twitter.
Yes, you can go over there and spam him with My Little Pony. He will love that,
Yay!
because he is a brony
All right, let's move on.
that also likes to go to brony conventions, don't you?
Yes, I dress up as the horse and I run around and I don't know, pretend I'm a horse.
And then you go to the like panels where they talk about how to pleasure themselves to
What the fuck are you talking about?
the great. You know
All right,
what I'm
please
talking
stop.
about.
Please stop. Move on.
I fully know that you know that I know that this has been a great one so far. Yes, so what do you think about our great Rombortian Duchess, Layla Alvar?
She favorites pretty much all of my tweets, which is starting to scare me. But
So, do you think she's uh, becoming a fan of...
well, she called me a dumbass one time.
Okay, so because she called you dumbass one time, then she doesn't really like you. Is that set in stone if you called you something stupid, or...
I cried for like 5 hours, and I don't know. It's like
So you really need her approval, is what I'm getting from this.
all right, let's move on.
Every time in this show, Smrtgy says, I should have said this in the beginning, but every time Smrtgy says, let's move on, you have to drink.
Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
Are you drinking now? Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I was taking a sip of Coke. Yes, the real
Straight-
Coke.
Yeah, Coke and vodka mixed in there, and fucking pure absinthe.
Is that what you think of me? That I'm drunk all the time?
Probably. Sometimes.
You can't say that.
When you start talking about Mr. Water Bubble, I don't think you're drunk. Maybe you're just high and drunk.
I've never done drugs in all my life.
You can get high on caffeine. I should know.
Yes, you drink so much coffee that your head is almost exploding all the time, isn't it?
5 to 7 cups of coffee a day isn't that much, okay?
Have you seriously done that?
What?
Is that the normal intake you do?
No, probably just 2
Okay,
or
that's
7.
That's the holy number. 7 holy cups of coffee.
What? What the fuck, Mark?
This is such a great...
Make no sense. You're speaking.
We're
I
not
worry
allowed-
about your sanity sometimes, Mark. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes, you constantly state that I'm crazy.
No, I don't say you're crazy. I just say you have a fragile mind.
Yes,
It can be
or-
broken
yes,
easily.
that's correct.
It is correct. Is this confirmed now?
Yes, it's confirmed. I'm almost insane now, which you will see in the new storyline made by Anthony in the WWE
Yeah, I asked
2K14
him to
thing.
I asked him to change my my music for that because like I listened to it and I'm like, what the fuck did I do? You remember the music I chose, right? You know, like the
Yeah.
what is it?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, and I'm
yeah.
like watching this and I'm like, what
I
the
say,
fuck?
hey, what's going on?
What the fuck?
People want me to sing and dance and
All
leave
right,
my
then do
friends
it.
behind.
Start
Because
dancing.
if you don't dance, then you're no friends of mine. I can't do the safety dance.
What?
I don't know it.
The safety dance? What is that?
Yes, look that up on YouTube for you.
I'm kind of scared. Is it like Gangnam Style?
No, it's not really.
Is it a form of the Harlem Shake?
Yes, of course. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, hype.
Get hyper. Do 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 do. My my song, I felt like fit perfectly to that intro. Me dancing and that crazy song.
Hold on, let me pull up some lyrics for you to sing.
What the hell
Let's
is am
see.
I going to sing now? My Little Pony or something?
No, here we go. Do, 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 do. Here you go. All right, and sing for the people. You can
What the
do it.
what is this?
Sing it.
I don't know the melody.
You have to be like, it's like this. Do, 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 do. Like that. Do it.
I'm bad at this.
Just sing it fast. Come on, you can do it. I
So
have faith in
Milas
you.
can be psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, coke makes you high, makes you hide, makes you really want to go. Stop, psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho group, co-
What the fuck? We lost another viewer, by the way, while that was happening. We lost another
Yes,
one.
we're losing everyone.
We're gonna. Don't worry, Mark. We're gonna kill them off. We're gonna end it all.
It's finally gonna be at 0 at some point.
Yes.
Well, that's don't going to be happening because I have a stream up, so
Yeah. Let
so
me
it
see.
will at least have one. Well, I think I did a nice try on that.
It was beautiful.
Yes.
I'll remember it forever. Oh man, I'm getting another one. By the way,
Well,
this is gonna happen.
I'm gonna sing something else.
Yep.
Well, I
Just hold on a
I
sec.
told people was going to be completely different, so they just have to.
All right. All right.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
All right. All right. All right. Hold on. I'm trying to pick another one. I'm trying to pick ones that people will know. All right. You
Do do
understand me
do.
now?
Psycho killer. Because you
What the
say.
hell?
Do, 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 do,
All
do,
right.
do, do,
There you go.
do, do. Run, 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 run
All right. Get
away.
hype, everyone. It's gonna happen.
Evanescence. I feel like I should know this one.
Good.
Okay. So what do I know which type of tone, or I'm just doing something random tone?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Let it speak to your soul, Mark.
Or I can just talk it.
Don't talk at you, motherfucker. Sing it.
Well, it's kind of hard to just have a tone.
All right, just do it.
Okay.
Nike, just do it. Come on, you can do this. I have faith.
Now I will tell you what I've done for you. 5,000 tears I've cried, screaming, deceiving, bleeding for you, and you still won't hear me go under. And this time I say myself. Maybe I wake up for once. Wake up for once.
It's like it's leading all up to it. It's like I'm going under.
Well, you said take my own tone.
All right, all right.
So
Here we go. All right, this one's like a standard, like showy kind of thing, like Broadway. So you'll know what it's like. Here you go.
Batman,
Sing it.
where's
Batman the musical, sir.
the lyrics?
It's right there in front of you. It starts with "We are not amused."
Why can't I?
Oh
doesn't
no!
sh-
You press demos. You go to demos,
Okay.
and you click on Wonderful Toys. Are you ready?
Where the hell the wonderful?
It says
There.
Joker
Okay.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, now sing it. Sing it right now.
just off the top of my.
Fucking do it, Mark. Get hype. You can do it.
So I'm just gonna do Joker voice first, or just gonna sing?
Why not? Just do it. Just do what you want. Go ahead.
We are not amused. Let me put it to you this way. Where does Chicago get all that meat? How did Venezuela get all their heat? And where does Adidas find all their feet? You'd like to know the answer now, wouldn't you, boys? Well, tell me, where does he get all the wonderful toys? I'm so bad at singing. Yes. It's like the same monotone sound over and over again.
All right, then how about a let me see. Let's do some movie quotes, all right?
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Here we go. This is the #1 quote of all time. All right, and I'm sending it to you. All right. Do it.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Damn straight. All right, and let me see.
I'm,
What?
yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, I'm just a sexy transvestite.
I think it's actually sweet. All right, just say that. I'm just a sweet no, well, I'm not. You say it.
I'm just a sweet transvestite.
All right, we're done here. Goodbye. All right, next segment. Let's steer away from this madness.
Yes. Just try another time to get the Lambeth in, maybe? Or do we just keep going with this madness?
I don't know. It seems to be spiraling out of my control.
We're gonna try once. Maybe it's just like, oh no, I don't want to talk to smart guy.
But we do have Mike Vito.
Yeah, I don't. Well, Doug is also online, but he's not one.
What about Doug?
He's online as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention Doug. Oh well.
Okay.
All right,
so-
Lambent's dead. Oh well. Get Mike Vito.
No, I'm adding Doug.
Oh Christ.
Let's see if he answers the call.
And now while we wait, Mark Ground Stories is gonna do interpretive dance.
No, I'm not. Hi, Doug. You're here to
Hi.
save this podcast from total destruction.
I'm here to save the podcast.
Yes, I'm doing live Crowncast 50 right now, and we're pretty much scared away everyone. So that's
I'm
Yeah, I
here
tried to keep it together, but Mark just like he was just like I don't even know. He was like start singing and stuff, and so it's like I don't
yes,
even know.
and I'm not. We're not even joking about that. We're
Just
actually
fix
just.
them, please.
I'm a great singer, truly am.
Yes, of course.
So what have you been doing, Doug?
Me, I have been doing absolutely nothing.
Why?
I'm the most boring person on the face of the world.
Why have you
This is
been doing
depressing.
nothing?
Because
Nope.
I'm just kind of bored.
Okay,
It's
so
been really crappy weather outside, so I haven't been able to do anything.
so
I think you need a nice healthy dose of lithium.
how? Why does he need that? So have you gotten your candle yet?
I have not.
How long does it take for the US postal service
Uh,
to do stuff like this?
Well, let me describe the U.S. Postal Service.
Okay.
It's horrible.
Yes, I have gotten that much. I've understood
It is
that.
the worst service that the government has.
So
Yeah.
clearly that's why everyone else uses like UPS and that sort of stuff. Or
Mm-hmm.
so you're using US postal service, so it will take like a month for it to arrive or something.
They're about. I think it takes upwards of like 15 days
Oh my
to ship
god.
something like. Let's see here. The last time I got something off of Newegg, which is located south of where I am on the same coast.
Yeah.
They're in California. I'm up here in Washington.
Yeah.
So let's see here. The last time I ordered something from them, it took 13 days to get from there to here.
Wow. That's extremely long. I
Hmm.
mean,
So shipping from across the country is going to take about a month.
that's insane. But well, America is a big country as well, so I expected it would take a little bit longer. But I mean, if I send something within Sweden, it's going to be there the next day.
Yeah, see, I wish we could do that.
I mean,
I mean, we can. It's just it costs a lot of money.
yeah, it takes when we do send stuff out in Europe, it will can take up sometimes up to 2 weeks, just because the fact that it's going through so many different postal services, so to speak, so it can easily be misplaced, which is what I expect US postal service is doing.
Yeah.
But they're just one company. I mean, you would think that only one company would have in check everything they do.
Yeah. I'm gonna
And now
ruin.
Doug is gonna sing for us. Sing
What?
that.
No, I'm gonna do something even worse.
What?
Nice.
I'm gonna ruin the FedEx logo for everyone.
Okay.
If you look really carefully between the E and the X, there's an arrow. Have fun with that. I just
What?
ruined your day. Because that's all you're gonna ever see is just that arrow in the FedEx logo.
How- What was that again? There was an arrow somewhere. What?
Between the E and the X in FedEx, there's an arrow.
Damn it. Now I only open Google.
Oh, and so there is. So there is.
Yep, now that's all you're gonna ever see when you look at that logo. You're gonna be like, oh, there's the arrow. Oh.
Wait. Damn it, I can't.
Oh well, you sure got me, Doug. I'm just gonna go kill myself now.
There is, I can't.
By the way, Doug, you should probably sing that.
How about no?
Do it.
I
No.
can't really see an arrow. But maybe that's just.
All right, now Mark Crown is gonna reprise and sing for us all once more.
What?
Okay.
No, what? I am? What
Yes,
the
sing
hell
it.
is the
Sing.
next song you have cooked up
Sing it.
for us?
Sing it.
Sing what?
Sing it. I sent the link.
Okay. No, no. I refuse to do My Little Pony. Sorry.
All you had to do was take a cup
Hey, Mark.
of flour, add it
Sing
to
Help
the-
by the Beatles.
Can someone send me the lyrics? I can sort of. I can actually this melody. Actually know. Except I've sung the other completely wrong because I should know some of them, but I can't remember the melody for those.
Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, help, you know I need someone, help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. Take it away, Mark.
I don't have the lyrics because I didn't.
I got them.
God damn it.
Fuck no!
Do it.
Bloody Justin Bieber here.
I would rather sing Lady Gaga.
Oh well, in that case,
He's gonna send you.
I said I would rather, but between that option and Lady Gaga, I would rather pick Lady Gaga. But if I have, if you send Lady Gaga, I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with crematory.
crematory.
Yeah.
It sounds like some sort of sex thing. Is
This
it-
Or
this
actually,
song is
Mark-
actually the applause song from Lady Gaga is so fucking weird. It doesn't even sound like she's singing applause.
Mhm. Hey, Mark. I want to ask. There's a band I know of from Finland. They're kind of big, and I wanted to see if you knew.
There's a band called Erasmus, which is hilarious because that's my real name.
Yeah. So, do you know a band by the name of Poets of the Fall?
Probably not. I don't know. Send me the
Yeah,
link and I will. Some
Pull up a
kind of link.
video for you and. Do 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 do.
Need
Do
somebody help. Just
do 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 do.
That Beatles song is better to have stuck in your head than the new Kesha Pitbull song that I had stuck in my head yesterday.
I have another
Yeah.
song for you to sing, by the way, when you're done with that.
I got the perfect song. 99 bottles of milk on the wall. 99 bottles of milk.
What the fuck? Echo now, just a around.
Bottles of milk on the wall.
All right, we're done. By the way, Mark, sing that, please.
Mark, don't.
Oh shit.
So-
Probably shouldn't have played that. Hopefully
But
it won't be. Maybe I can just. People are gonna probably have that end up on there.
You're just sampling it for everyone.
Yes.
As long as it's for 30 seconds, you're good for copyright problems.
Okay, I didn't do it for 30 seconds. Good.
You're okay. As long as you
Yes.
have original content mixed in there,
Fuck
you're
is that?
fine.
Oh no.
Mark, sing it. Sing it, please.
I
Sing
know.
it for the people. They want it. Your
I
important
just-
doorman wants it, okay? And if he wants it, you gotta do it. Do it right now, please.
I no fuck. I've
can
done
do
a
it.
lot of singing tonight.
Do it.
That's what you
So I
get.
should have came at you first with this one?
Probably.
Is that- Really? You would have done it.
Probably. Because
Oh,
then Doug wasn't here, and I didn't.
So you feel shame.
No,
So-
I
Yes.
feel like doing some intelligent talk or weird talk.
Wow, this guy. Alright,
kidding.
Doug, sing this.
How about no? And also, Mark, did you see the new trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3?
No, I haven't.
Ah,
I only
Well-
have seen the one where the you can see the Titan from from Hercules. On a
Okay, so
train.
all right, so the new one shows Sora picking up the Keyblade that the Master had in uh God, what is it? Birth by Sleep? Yeah, that's
The
the Vita or the
yeah
PSP game, right? Yeah,
yeah
it shows him picking that up.
okay
So what everyone is supposing is that Sora is also going to become a Keyblade Master.
yeah that's just inevitable. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can't
but I
only
mean, he
have
finds it on the
Riku.
beach on Destiny Islands, so they think that Destiny Islands is like connected to everything. It's like the center of the
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts universe.
yeah,
It's like the very center. That's why everything's focused there.
yeah. I wonder. I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be the most confusing one ever if you haven't picked up.
Oh, they
Uh,
also showed a little bit of gameplay, and the battle mechanic is going to be very similar to that of Kingdom Hearts 2.
okay, so they're not going to use. They were talking about using the one in the latest 3DS Dream Drop
Yeah.
Distance. Thank
Which
God
means,
for that.
Mark, all your problems are solved because that means that you can use a potion just by
Yes,
hitting the
yes.
button.
Thank God for that. You know how many accidentally potions I burned?
A lot. Don't worry, I did the same thing.
Was
Everybody
like
does it.
just went through and then accidentally. Fuck! I have full health. Why did I? What now?
Don't
Legalize.
click on it. Don't click on it. That's what I've just learned. Is just ignore it and it goes away.
Well, I've. You would hear a quick sound sample, everyone. That wasn't something you should hear. No, you could barely hear what it was, but yeah, it's. It will be really interesting to see how Kingdom Hearts 3 will be. I mean, I feel like it could be.
They could do a really, really good job with it, or they can kind of do it fairly poorly. Also, my guess is that the Hercules area is going to be like pre-Hercules, which wouldn't make sense because
Young or before he went God, became the full God. I never understood that how he could end up being a demigod when he's really he's a god that lost his powers. It really is Hercules.
almost all his powers.
Yes, but they called him in some versions they called him a demigod because of that. But he wasn't really. You can't really become a demigod. Demigod is something that doesn't have that only have one godly parent. Or so.
Yeah.
So you can't. So he can. Both of his parents were god, so he is a god, even though confusing. But that's the whole ancient Greek era.
Yep. Should go read up on the ancient Rome. Oh, jeez, talk about confusing.
Yeah, but they kind of changed. That's just like how the Roman did it. They were like, oh my god, Greeks, amazing culture, amazing like that. We're just gonna apply that system to us instead.
Yeah.
And name them something different to make them more cooler. To name them after planets, so because planets are in the sky and epic.
Yeah. And then you read about Alexander the Great, and you're like, okay, Rome was awesome.
Yeah.
For him conquering as much as he did, it's quite.
Yeah, I mean, it's a feat that really can't compare that much with everyone else. I mean, you can talk about Julius Caesar all you like, but I mean, he didn't conquer that much really, because Rome was already becoming strong when he took over, so to speak, or when he was alive. So
Yeah, it was easier for him to move on.
Alexander the Great just united the whole Greece. because he was taught as a Greece but born as a Macedonian.
Mm.
Ultimate combo. And he, I mean, to conquer something that quickly is just astounding.
Yeah.
We are bringing out everything in this Croncast.
It's all about you get as much out as you can and just keep talking. It's the
Yes,
best thing to do.
we're getting everything.
Should we steal the news segment from the show? Just do that.
We, problem is we don't really have enough people in the chat for
We don't
doing
have any people in the goddamn chat,
Yeah, exactly.
so I can post things. All right, guys, start the segment.
Sure, why not? Okay, we have a first suggestion. It's Hitler.
We're just gonna ignore that one.
Yes. So you have to give us more.
He
suggestions.
already ruined his reputation enough. We don't have to do it anymore.
Okay, the next one is more crown. So I'm gonna do a story about myself. Sure, why not?
All right, so tell us a story about your childhood.
No,
that'll be...
we need more characters.
I got one.
Doug.
Dante.
So we just gonna use. So we have more crown, Doug, smart guy. So
I remember this
in a
one
horror
time I was
story.
talking...
So we're gonna create a horror story with more crown, Doug, and smart guy. So basically, all of us who is in this conversation
are all locked inside of a room. One of us is a serial killer. We don't know who. There's a knife sitting on the floor.
Inspirational horror.
Three of us.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't care. We're just going horror.
Yes. So
Horror.
we need a location, smart guy. Come on.
The basement of Smart Guy's apartment.
I don't even know if he lives in an apartment.
I don't live in an apartment, you ass.
He lives in a house, I think.
I live in Florida. Basements don't exist here.
They don't? Why? Because you get flooded from all the rain.
Yeah.
Look, I'm good at guessing this.
Alright, fine. We're all inside of Mark's basement.
Or Dormant's basement.
Right.
Well, that's a horror story in
That's a
itself.
place I will never go.
That is a horror story.
Yes.
All right. What else do you need?
We need something like an object or something.
Horseradish.
Cheese wheel, what?
Cheese wheel? Okay, I can
Cheese wheel.
work with that.
Cheese wheel. All right. What else do you need?
I think that's it. I think I got this.
All right. It needs to be an inspirational horror. So
How, what is that?
an inspirational film is like they find Jesus at the end of it. So it's
Okay,
like
okay, that makes it easier to do this.
All right.
Okay, who's going first on this one?
Well, I
I'll
can't
let
go
you guys
because I
take
made
this.
it
I'll
up.
just kind of sit back here and relax.
Okay.
Mark, you do it. I
Okay.
gave you the tools. Now build me a shed.
Okay, so there was one night the Doug, smart guy, and me was out partying hard in the Florida. I don't know what area the city where Dorman is living. We were out partying, and then suddenly we started feeling weird, and it turns out we were drugged. And then later on we woke up in this basement. We don't know whose basement it is. But after a while we start to scavenge the basement to see if we can find everything, and all we can find is a cheese wheel. And so, since we're trying to, in some way we want to use this in a way that's inappropriate. I don't know why, but we use it as a weapon. That is gonna be
A
my
cheese
answer.
wheel?
Yes.
I think that we should just like, all right. I think what we need to do. I mean, this is the most logical thing. We should probably just butcher Doug. We can use his arms as weapons, and we can gain sustenance from his legs.
Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. You would be hungry in less than like an hour.
Yeah, he is like a skinny bastard. So,
No,
I guess we would
if
just.
we would use it. We will battle for this cheese wheel because, I mean,
No, you
it's-
guys can
it's-
battle it out. I wouldn't. I would just be like, oh, look at cheese wheel. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Yeah, isn't Doug a vegan? Aren't you a
Mhm.
vegan, Doug? All right,
Yeah.
so
So
like,
he
the
rather
cheese-
starve instead. So we all knew that. So me and Smart Guy is battling it out. Then I don't know where.
I strike
enters-
Smart Guy in the back of the head and kill him.
with a steel chair.
With steel chair, I just come out of nowhere. Just steel chair.
I said a room where the only thing we could find is cheese wheel. So and suddenly out of nowhere, Doorman just appears with a steel chair or something like that. That
Heel
would.
turn. So he hits me. All right, because that would
The
be a heel
Doorman
turn.
enters this. Yes, so we are far more confusing than John and OJ. We're gathering a battle plan together, but yeah. So this or I would say I will beat Smart Guy with the cheese wheel because I want food more than he does.
You would murder me for a cheese wheel, Mark?
Yes,
Way to show your true colors, sir.
yes.
Just-
It's live or die. Sorry, Smart Guy.
And Doug is just in the corner. He's like, I don't even need that.
Yes, but then later on we end up getting more and more crazy.
Cheese wheels?
No, we end up getting more and more hungry, and or Doug starts to get hungry, and he doesn't really know what to do because since he's vegan, he is unsure what to do. But then, out of nowhere, he sees the light at the end of the tunnel that is the Ramborian doorman. So Doug prays to this great being to take him away from this place and get him his food.
He is in
And then,
violently.
and he just, and Dorman approves of this and lets him get out of there
What the fuck?
while he leaves Mark Crown to die because he doesn't think he is a god, but Doug does. And then
And now,
and
okay,
then
so we're still in the
Doug
basement.
and Dorman, they lived happily ever after.
and we're still in the basement, so we just die?
Well, you are already dead. I killed you with cheese wheel.
Oh yeah, because you'd murder me over fucking cheese. This
Yes.
guy.
And I
It's like I'm like
died later
I'm like
on
we should
from
compromise, Mark.
hunger.
Maybe I just have half of the cheese wheel and you have the other half, and it's like no, I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Yes.
I want this cheese.
Well, I just wanted for myself. It's live or die, but I still ended up dying. So
Crazy motherfucker.
All right, I think I'm gonna take a stab at this and see what I can do with this.
Godspeed. Oh no, wait, but you didn't find Jesus. You need to find Jesus at the end of it.
no, he found.
No,
Doug
it's
found
inspirational.
found his god, Ramborian Dorman.
Oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. All right, Doug.
All right, since I don't really care about the whole inspirational thing, I'm just gonna make a horror flick. So I'm just gonna make it so that the three of us are out doing stuff. We're browsing the
No, we're
fine
out
selection
doing
of Barnes and Noble,
Okay.
and when a cloth appears in front of all of our noses and mouths and seems to not do anything, but we realize quickly that the world seems to be fading into black. We all awake, delirious, unsure of where we are, mild headache, and realize quickly that we're in a room full of chains, some wooden structures, a few skeletons just hanging about. And there we see, sitting on a table, a lone cheese wheel. Mark, being the hungriest of the three of us, quickly approaches the cheese wheel to claim it as his own.
What the hell?
Smart guy, also slightly hungry, begins to proceed towards it, and Mark seems to be getting a little bit more agitated. He quickly stands back and talks him out and gets half the cheese wheel.
See? Mark, you don't have to just murder me outright.
We quickly
All right,
sit
Dad,
down
you may
and
continue.
realize that we have chains attached to all of our right ankles, attached to the wall behind us, all three of us. There's 4 doors leading out of the room that we're in. The room seems somewhat circular. I, being the avid locksmith that I am, quickly pick my own ankle off of, unlock it, and get out and go around unlocking everyone. Smart guy, of course, I do last. Hesitant, of course, as I've kind of just want to leave him there.
Okay.
Wow, this guy.
But you invited him out on the town in the beginning.
I'm gonna
so
eat you first, Doug, by the way.
So we look around the room and realize that there are 4 exits, of which we all are uncertain which way to go. We draw straws, pick a door, and all proceed out in different directions, splitting the party, which everyone knows is the worst thing to do.
Yes.
That's why I don't do that, and I stick with Doug, and I use him as a meat shield.
This is my story.
Yeah,
Smart
you
guy.
can do your own later.
So we all proceed out, and we realize quickly that we're in the basement of some large complex. We don't know where we are, but we do realize we're deep. We're underground. There's water leaking in, all sorts of things. It seems like a labyrinth, where the start point happens to be the room we were in. As we wander about, we find various things. We find a doll that pops out and goes, "You want to play a game?" Scaring the crap out of Smart Guy.
Smart guy solos himself.
But it's mostly jump scares. We're really unsure as to what's going on in this world. It seems like it's just a haunted house. But then, the panic begins to set in. We realize that we shouldn't have split up. Mark begins to run back the way he came, only to be lost and fall into a pit of spikes.
Nice.
That impales
That's
him.
what you get.
Well, in this story, I gave you half the cheese wheel.
That's what you get.
Smart guy, proceeding down the hallway, ends up getting sliced in half by a saw blade that pops out of the wall.
There are worse ways to die.
Yeah, we died instantly, so I'm okay with this.
No, Mark, you suffered. It impaled.
Damn
it,
you.
It did, have you ever played Tomb Raider and when you get impaled?
Yes.
And it's like you struggle for a second and then you die? Yeah, it was like that. You're like, oh.
Damn you. Why couldn't they just die instantly?
There are worse ways to die.
Yeah, well, Smart
Yeah,
guy,
true.
he got cut off at the waist, so he's technically still alive, bleeding out.
I'd be okay with that. I can make like a whole bunch of puns out of that. I'll spend like my last few moments being, I don't know. What is a pun about being cut or sliced? Fuck.
A fire erupts in his room, so we can make a Just Blaze It reference.
So this is Half-Life 3.
That's true. Yeah, that's good.
I managed to make it to the end, alive, somehow. Torn, scattered, somewhat psychopathic after the incidents that have occurred, finding Mark's and Smart Guy's bodies just on the ground, knowing not to proceed because I would end up with the same fate. I make it to the exit.
You
Which
like
is
you don't
actually
care. You just see.
We're in
Oh,
originally. If we had gone out one of the other doors, we would have made it out alive.
To be honest, I don't think we would have cared that much about each other if the other one was like, oh, that sucks, Smart Guy and Doug died. Well, I found the exit, so bye.
I found the exit, but The exit is blocked by a being, an entity, in front of a staircase leading up to what seems to be a house. It's the Ramborgian Dormant.
Ooh. And then
All that gaze
Just-
upon him shall go mad.
Just staring, he quickly pulls out a chainsaw and
where
proceeds.
no bloody chainsaw. Come on. I feel
Because
like
it's
that's
classic
weird.
and iconic.
Why
Fine,
would
he
he
pulls
use
out
a
a
chainsaw?
It's actually a sex toy.
Yeah. I think he would kill you with a sex toy.
Okay, fine. He pulls out a dildo bat.
Yes. That makes more sense. We're talking about Ramborgian Dorman here.
Alright, so he pulls out a dildo bat and proceeds to chase me through the labyrinth. I managed to make it over the traps that had eluded Smart Guy, and he seems to be able just to... It seems like a game of Death Run in Gmod. More or less.
Okay.
All right. Why
I
am I dead?
Through
Am I
the
still
area.
alive at this point?
No, we are still dead. Wait, like we
Well, you
would
said
come
I got
back
cut
to
in half
life.
and I'm bleeding out. So am I alive? I'm like,
Is this?
When I find
I'm
you,
still
you're still
fucking
alive,
freaking out.
but
Yeah,
now
you're
you're
still
dead.
making
what
the
the
puns.
fuck? Why am I? All right.
I make it through, I make it back to the room, I make it out of the stairway, and I go up and I find Mark and Smart Guy sitting on the couch drinking their beverage of choice, going, "What took you so long?" As I realize quickly, it was all on scare tactics.
Okay. So, basically, we set it all up.
Yes.
All right. Now someone else has to do it. I'm not going to do my own thing. That's not fair. Doug, type in the chat. Do it. Let me separate it though. All right. Now, Doug, you can do it. We need Mark. Mark and I are going to do this now. All right. Everyone know what's going on?
Yes.
All right. I need some characters.
Dante from Devil May Cry.
You have to type it in the chat.
Well,
I don't have the chat in front of me because I'm lazy and I don't want to go to the...
and to be honest, we.
We're
it's
running at
easier
it.
if people actually know.
All right. So it's Dante.
Alucard from Helsing.
I don't know any of these people. You need to be less
All right.
specific.
Alright, fine then. Fluttershy.
Mark, do you know what that is?
Whoa, whoa.
Yellow horse. All right. Move on.
Yellow horse. Is that what?
And a chocobo.
Oh, chocobo.
I don't know what that is. Giant chicken or something, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
that runs-
giant chicken and a yellow horse. All right. Move on. Let's keep going.
That's it.
That's it. Those are the two characters that we can use.
Yeah.
All right. And what kind of thing is this? What is this?
A fanfic.
Oh my god.
It's not going to be a fanfic. Next. Another idea, please. A genre.
Okay, porn.
Oh
We're
my
not gonna
god,
do a porn.
no.
That's vile. A horse and a giant chicken. That's just nasty. All right. Come on, Doug. Come on, Doug.
Fine, a documentary.
A documentary.
Oh, that would be interesting. Too.
All right. Okay. And I need a setting.
Minecraft.
No.
Yes.
What? All right. So it's going to be in the Minecraft world. And I don't even know what the fuck.
This is
Pumpkin
What else do we
pie.
need? Oh yeah, pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
okay.
Doug, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna try this. All right. All right.
I feel
All
like
right.
we need.
You have.
Can't
All right.
we
You have
need-
this guy. What?
No,
Mark,
no,
please.
go on.
All right. All right. It's on Animal Planet. Okay. You have this documentary, and there's a guy. He comes out and he's like, "You see there, right there, that there is a yellow horse. I'm gonna touch it." And he like goes up to it and he starts stroking it.
Does he do the weird thing with his finger and his thumb twisting it back and forth as he gets closer?
No. Okay, buddy. But then behind him And this is all taking place in the Minecraft world. I have no idea how I'm supposed to reconcile this, but never mind. Takes place in the Minecraft world. Shut the fuck up. All right, and so there's this giant chicken comes behind this guy, and he's like, "Flikey!" And then it's like, and then he has to run from it. He's running, and
He's
what kind of
running.
thing is this, a documentary? Yeah, he keeps running, and then he falls into quicksand, and he dies.
Wow.
But no, wait, there's still the cameraman, and so then the genre it changes into a found footage film. Bada bang, plot twist. All right, and so then he also falls to the quicksand and dies.
What? Okay, that's truly an amazing story.
I think with that we can end it.
What and what?
The segment, it's over.
Yeah. Yeah.
No wait, Mark
I-
hasn't
Yeah,
done it yet.
I'm gonna take a crack at it.
All right,
Mark.
put it in the chat so I can remember it, because I can't remember all this.
Chocobo Yellow Horse documentary in Minecraft.
What?
With pumpkin pie.
Yeah,
You can't
right.
do the same thing.
What we both did the same.
Oh, I thought okay. But Doug said we were done. Okay, never mind. Just do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the story for that. Okay, so this documentary is going to be about this legendary chocobo that they have found in this another universe that they have entered in. They don't know how they enter this, but they think they've entered through a portal. So they have heard rumors about a yellow thing that's apparently legendary. So they go around all around this blocky world thinking, what the hell is this place? Where have I come across for something? And then suddenly they see something yellow and they run straight at it, but unfortunately it turns out to be a yellow horse. So
A
being
yellow
hungry,
horse.
being hungry, they decide we need food. So they decide to kill the horse instead and cook a nice dinner while
makes me sad.
documenting all of this. But instead, instead the day after, they walk around in this world, barely seeing anything except for cows and chickens and stuff like that. Then, suddenly, they see something running, and a melody is also around this thing. So, they start running after it, but suddenly it disappears again. And so they try to track this, but all they can find is pumpkin pie. So, they decide to stay at this place where they found these pumpkin pies, because I mean there must be humans if there's pies made. I can see the chat. Smart guy used to, so they stay at that place waiting for see something to return. Unfortunately, that's just the last thing they ever do, because this night they encounter the horrors of Minecraft and were never seen again, except how did the footage escape? Nobody knows. Yes,
Okay.
that's done.
All right,
Oh.
Mark. You can do it now.
Do-
Put it in the chat. All right, Doug. What do we need?
I think. Hey, Mark. I have an idea.
Okay.
I think we should steal another segment from the show. But instead of OJ's dream world, we go to my dream world.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh shit, we're going into Doug's dream world. I think that will be the last thing we will do on this podcast. I think we have
Scared.
done a lot of crazy shit tonight that's gonna make up for a great one. So Doug, take us out. Welcome to Doug's Dream World.
This is actually a dream I had last night. You guys ready for this?
Yes.
Alright.
No.
It's a cool, clear summer day. A few cotton clouds dotting the light blue sky, casting shadows on the ground below as they pass
Clouds
over
are
the
made of
sun.
cotton.
I sit, eyes closed, on a lone dock overlooking the lake, waiting for the tug of a bob that I had just cast. Though I could see the fish swimming in the waters of the lake, they never seemed to take much notice of the lure that rested just beneath the crystal-like surface. As a breeze, warmed by the heat of a midday sun, swept over my face, the familiar sound of a voice rang out in the silence of the moment. "Brother, come get your lunch before it gets cold." My sister. Wait, I have a sister? The world began to melt around me. I realized quickly, I'm dreaming? What is this? Wait, I'm dreaming. Doesn't that mean I can fly? I shoot off into the distance, uncontrolled in my trajectory, as I end up in the upper atmosphere. And then I woke up. The end.
So you were controlling your... So this is where I said... from this... we can tell by this thing that you were not molested as a child, but Smart Guy was.
Yes. I think that's a good way to end this podcast.
So that's how we end this Crowncast stealing thing. I mean, it's the episode 50. It could be. It ended up being what it is and what it was, and yeah.
What it always will be.
Yes. So, with me tonight it was David Cofield, aka Smrtgy1. Anything last words to say to the people out there? You completely
I guess not.
Okay. Doug, do you have anything left to say to the people out there in the world?
I do.
Shut up,
I'm
Doug.
Batman.
Okay.
That's
So-
what I wanted to say.
Okay. So, you can find these gentlemen at David Cofield on Twitter. He supposedly have a YouTube channel, but he doesn't like to. He wants to say he wants to promote Panda Lee, I think, every time. That's where he's usually at, isn't it,
I would
Smart
like
Guy?
to promote Doug X World War 8X on Twitter. And
Yes.
he posts things. I don't know what they are. I don't read his Twitter. But I'm sure it's okay content, I guess. Oh, no,
So-
I actually do follow him. He just never tweets.
I do too tweet.
Sometimes.
Oh,
Just-
no,
just
no. Here's
weird
some
things.
Pokemon in Minecraft. And he posts things like that. There's, what else? He's Freakazoid, saying about that. Minecraft, RWBY, Doom, Ninja Turtles, Halo, Bad Apple.
So, pretty much
No, it's-
anything.
Yeah.
It seems to be a mishmash of clusterfuck, and just check it out.
Yeah, and if you want to see a lot of weird pictures, go to at David Cofield on Twitter, and you can follow me on Twitter at MarkOnStory. It's a I don't even know what I would describe what I tweet. It's just everything I find interesting, and sometimes StarCraft 2, sometimes sport, sometimes Ramborsha related. It's basically also funny stories. That's stories that happens in the world that's really hilarious. I
It's
really
usually
like
telling people to hit me.
What?
It's usually telling people to hit me.
No,
This
not
happens all
that
the
often
time.
anymore. Used
Very
to.
often.
Yeah, and the YouTube channel we are not having any other tweet. I don't think anyone is actually left in watching us. It's
Nah.
someone.
No, it's no one actually. I'm looking at the list. It could be someone that's not logged in.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Woman.
My other YouTube channel is KOC and Crown. We had a great Terraria session that we're probably going to upload there because we streamed that yesterday. We're gonna probably stream tomorrow again because it's fun to play that game. Yeah, I think that will do it for today. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on another Crowncast. Bye!
Bye!